the next couple of slides, I'm going to go through the different types of dark webs and where dark webs or dark nets came from, and then we'll move on into those investigative use cases. So most of you will probably be familiar with the Tor dark web. There are in fact many dark webs, of which Tor is only one of them, and you'll normally be familiar with them because you open a web browser and you put a long string of random looking characters into your address bar ending in .onion or .i2p, and up comes a 1990s era looking website which you can interact with and buy your drugs and so on and so forth. Now, I'd say Tor is the main one. Typically, their addresses end in .onion. I2P has had a bit of a boost in popularity in the last year or so. Their addresses end in .i2p, and there are many other darknets, all with different suffixes for visiting these sites. But generally, you need the software for the particular darknet to access those sites. Now, all of these darknets work on the similar sorts of principles and the way in which they function internally, and really their goal is to obfuscate the location of the user and also obfuscate the location of where any darknet sites are being hosted, so that it makes it difficult for law enforcement officers to identify who and where they are. Now, all dark webs, or pretty much all dark webs, are based on a technology called mixnets. Going back to the late 1980s, the idea behind the technology is that you want to stop an adversary who can monitor network traffic from seeing what you're doing, where you're coming from, and where you're going to. And one way to obfuscate that information is to take your traffic and bounce it through a number of relays around the world, often in different jurisdictions, so that not one jurisdiction could get visibility into all of them.